Then reset the console. I'm feeling it. First, second run. Well, let's go. He goes to world record. Yeah, well, I definitely got the pace. I've definitely got the pace. You know, last time I was 25 seconds up, which is incredible. Incredible. Only through errors. Now, God, I don't think I will be that far up again. I don't think it will be. I mean, I'd love it to be like just smash, 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 smash. I think I'll just get smaller increments and get faster, or maybe have a great section and then just be equal, just tie the world record. But if I actually play it somewhat conservatively, I match the world record pace. Really clean race until that very last bit. Yeah. But I know I've definitely got options. Make sure we change the game. Easy. You definitely have pace on the first sections. I definitely road trip 2, road trip 2 and 3. I'm considerably have the potential at least to be considerably faster than, and that should hopefully give me enough breathing room where I can just kind of play it increasingly chill. Here we go. Avoid him. Good. But even better overtake on the Lamborghini than last time. This means I'm going to be able to be in a better position to overtake here. Avoid the truck. Brown car. Overtook. See, now I can overtake him easier. See, just one thing earlier, like that, just means now I'm not going to worry about this truck at all. Boom. That was perfectly through there. Utterly perfect through there. Just getting one overtake earlier, just a little bit earlier, just affects the whole sequence. So he's on the wrong side of the road, so he's trying to overtake. I'm going to try and take both. Aha, perfect. No need to do that. Nice, I'll stay here. That was real good as well. This is honestly looking good thus far. Don't want to jinx it, obviously. I don't really believe in jinxing, but looking good thus far. Nice overtake. Go for the white car. Get this overtake done. This. Oh, nice. Branca pulled. I actually didn't even need to go on the grass at all. Branca pulled over and all the work himself. It's a truck coming, but I have plenty of time. So he just being a little bit faster because he's giving me all these gaps in sequence I didn't have. That easy overtake, so smooth. Okay, now here's the battle from before. Oh, I had a bump on the brown car. You have to drag the brown car on the grass, sadly. It hurt me a bit, but we're doing so good. This is going to be like a 2:15. A 2:15. That's good. That is really what we want. On to Atlanta. We've practiced Atlanta. Okay. Go wide around him this time. Know the routes around these cars. We've practiced this. And luckily, what I practiced had the same grid order as this. Oh, not the same traffic pattern, no, that's annoying. But it's fun, didn't lose too much. On the grass for a second of it, but we've got overtakes done. Now, let's be cautious. This is a dangerous map. See, like trucks on the wrong side of the road. Let's not be too reckless. I know I'm pushing for world record, but it doesn't mean I've got to go flat out every single corner. That wasn't great, but there was a truck in the way, so I could take the racing line. And here, Pull it. Ah, I clipped him as I was trying to slide past, but say, could you cut in underneath that truck? That corner was done really well. Really well. Happy with that. And what here? Spooked me. You faked me out by going a little bit wide. Okay, this is feeling good. Yes, good overtake around him. No nasty head-on bumps thus far. So far, so good. Big crash between those two, which is fine. I'm having to capitalise on that. Kind of feather the throttle just so I can stay under control in these winding bits. Oh, okay, nice. Nice. So close. So close. We're 13 seconds up already. Yeah. We're 13 seconds up. That is a 5:12. Skip all that. Good skips on it. Already world record pace. Good split. Good split indeed. Well said, Salty. Oh, and I got that really well as well. I was faster than I often am picking the car. Obviously, the fear is that if I click the wrong car, it's kind of screwed because you would drop like 10 seconds racing a different car. I'm not exaggerating. This is the only one that has any like good performance. And the loading screen and everything like that, it just costs so much time. Okay. That was good. Oh, bumped brown, but that's okay. Bumping the brown's okay. Don't really want to bump too much more. Okay, I have to go around a lot on the outside. That's fine. No, I just don't want to have massive errors. That's all it is. I can have, a little bit of inefficient avoiding. That's fine. I don't have massive errors. Here, and get back on our side of the road. Can't see stuff coming. Because here you go, could be a truck. Good overtake. Okay, that truck has been stopped, so gotta be careful because he's to move erratically. He's still going for the overtake. There's just no car oncoming. There is a car oncoming who's just really slow to pull over. I'm glad I spotted that. It was deceptive. Avoiding the truck, could be anything coming towards us. Oh, big! I had a bump. I didn't think I'd clip him, but just as I lost steering as I went over the top of the hill. That's okay though. We're still setting good time. So there's 3 stages in this road trip. Going for an overtake, that's fine, so am I. Going for an undertake. You're also going for an overtake, that's also fine, because I undertake you as well. Nice, got past all of those really well. Right. Approaching the end now. Perfect. 2:19, that's fine. 1 second slower than the average, but not a concern. Now, we've got the Rayleigh coming up. This is going to be a big one. 2:19 actually matches what world record pace was for this stage. Yeah, 2:19 on this split, on this run. This is a big one. So I watched back the world record. Oh my goodness, what was this? I watched back the world record run. Actually, that was not too bad. Not too bad. I can have a bump. The world record run. And on this circuit, he does a lot of undertaking on the gravel because it's just too risky. Oh, bump there. That was a bad bump. That bump did not help my cause. And undertake again on gravel because there's just too many risky overtakes because there's so many blind trucks coming around corners. Right, a little bit of a game of catch up, but again, let's not throw away. Not throw away. We've got plenty more time to go. Races. So many trucks. Oh, no car. Okay, got away with that. Got away with that. There's so many trucks on this run. How many trucks there are in such a tight, winding, wet circuit. I was nervous doing that overtake, but I just had to. I had to do it. I was made sure I stayed on the right side of the road for that because. I was going to try and swing around the outside that white car, but Tommy just told me, be careful, Tom. This map will put 2 trucks in a row at you. Nothing oncoming. Beauty of actually being able to see ahead of you. He's going for an overtake. He's going to pull back in. Been a bit too much on the gravel, I think. But no massive area. Yeah, a little slow, but that's okay. .230 is not great. I'd rather have had like a 227. Let's see how I do. Let's see how I do on this one. One more circuit to go. Don't come across me. Did not. That's good. Okay, this is a good pace for this. Overtake you. Nice. Nice. The taxi pulled in at the perfect time for me. The perfect time for me. Okay, this is undoing some of the damage that I've done. That's what it means, you know, like sometimes you're going to have a little bit of a slow stage. It's going to happen. You know, that one I got a bit unfortunate. There was just so many trucks that to just get through them, I was going to have to be a bit slower. There was just so much overtaking. But it'll balance out in the end. You know, time I lost there, I'm going to hopefully make up here. No, bad, not good. Okay. This is pulling in. Could there be a car coming? No, he's just pulling in for no reason. Oh, because he got too far away from the camper. Right. Okay, all going strong. Nice. Going wide, that's okay. Problem. So close to the end now. Ooh, 17 seconds up. Not the best I've ever done it, but I'm 17 seconds up, which is good. That going well. Yep. I had gold on the on my road trip 1, which is best I've ever done. Green, which is not my best. It means I'm faster than my my PB, but it's not the best time I've ever done that split, that section. Done that segment faster, but going great pace. Great pace. Let's go. It's a trickier grid, but doable. Be careful, because watch out for him. There'll be another oncoming car. Probably. Might be a truck. It's a truck. An oncoming truck. Oh no, it's outgoing truck. Oh no, it's kind of oncoming camper van. Got past them. Okay. Going well. Good overtakes. So I'm just going to try and sit in my lane more, which technically is a little slower because I'm going to be having to make more adjustments with steering. Because obviously I don't want to be touching the grass or going over. I'm in a smaller lane. But I'm actually going to undertake here because, yeah, decision making. Because if I tried to overtake, flying corner, it's got to be smart now. Now it's way more about thinking it through. I'm up. I'm in the driving seat, literally. This one I can safely overtake on, so I would have seen oncoming. Here, again, I can safely overtake. This is a fast time. I'll tell you that. This is a very, very, very fast time. $15, boom. Which is, that's great. 15 is amazing in this. That puts me in good stead. Okay. Be smart again, as I was saying. Let's just try and be smart moves here. Like, we have to do overtakes. Obviously, we have to overtake. If I didn't overtake, I'd actually end the road trip, but I wouldn't qualify for the next round. That would end the speed run dead. But okay, good. I was wide of him. I don't want head-ons. Pass this truck. Get past this truck. Like the Porsche. Go to the outside. Okay, did it. Oh, went a little too far inside in the white car with the block. Okay, I'm at speed. Oh. That bump kind of unsettled me a bit. That's kind of annoying. I was kind of running real smooth. But still, this is a... Oh, thank you so much. I can't see what that is. Oh, Loz, thank you so much for the raid. Oh, I didn't have my notification didn't appear for ages. How you doing? How was your stream? Tell me all about it. I'm currently... what were you playing? I can't actually read chat, so I'm just gonna... I'll just fill in some blanks. Yeah. I am welcome, Raiders. Hope you had a good time, guys. We're currently going for the world record speed run for Hooters Road Trip. Now, currently I'm ranked 3rd in the world, but the last speed run I did, I had world record pace until I made a critical error at the very end. So we're hoping you come just in time for history. Oh, okay, it was fine. It wasn't a bad bump. It was not a bad bump. Not a bad bump. But for a wet track, it's going to be okay. Whew. Yeah, I'm not as fast as the world record holder on this circuit. But that's okay. This circuit only comes up twice. Even then... Okay, across the line, just... Oh, that was a bad bump. He's cracked. Good, thank you. It was fun. Played a bit of Overwatch. Oh, lost. Thanks for doing the shout out, D4. I have not played Overwatch. Those kind of games. I think I always worry I'll get too competitive in them. Not that I have a competitive nature. Is it better or worse than Valorant? I don't know if that's a controversial question to ask. Right, so basically how this speedrun works, there are 6 road trips, my goodness. There are 6 road trips. Each road trip consists of stages. They get progressively more and more, with technically harder tracks, but not really. The traffic is a nightmare. So this game really kind of is groundbreaking in so many ways, because this being Hooters Road Trip, there's 2 elements to it. You've got the road trip, which is obviously the racing and getting around traffic and start to hit stuff, but then you've also got the Hooters element. Now, after each stage, a Hooters girl gives you a cutscene where she welcomes you, and you might think, oh, okay, that's nice. That counts as part of the speedrunning time. So you've got to skip that cutscene. You've got to skip a Hooters girl. Now, in where seconds matter, the difference between first and second is 2 seconds in a 1 hour 9 minute speedrun. But those mean seconds matter. So if any part of your subconscious goes, maybe I want to listen a bit more to this Jacksonville girl, boom, that's a microsecond pause, and that over the course of a whole speedrun, that's going to put you in the dirt. That is trouble. That is trouble. So, I had to spend my time today on the new hot tubs category of Twitch to make sure that my mind is pure of thought. No need for delay on any of the Hooters cutscenes. Now it's just the challenge of driving a car that handles like a barge on a game that has pretty broken physics. But that being said, that was a great time. 217, that is a great time. Imagine skipping a Hooters girl, my poor heart. I know, the poor Hooters girl. Don't worry, the very last Hooters girl, we haven't got to skip. And you see a few frames of Hooters girl. We'll just say that's what happened in your 3rd place run. Yeah. Got distracted by the Hooters. So that's the first. But once I become world record holder, that's when I start endlessly annoying the Hooters Twitter account in my goal to get either free merch or a lifetime supply of wings. There's no Hooters in the UK though, so they have to post it over. So I'm kind of hoping to get a t-shirt instead. That's the plan though. Oh no, big bump. That was a bad bump. That one hurt me. That one was a painful bump. Because he has to follow the slow pickup truck now. He's going to be blocking me the whole time. He's so wide. He's a thick boy. Okay, blocked him off. On the inside, on the outside, try and bump, but I couldn't get a bump boost. Just slowed instead. Okay. This is a slower stage for me, but that's okay because I'm up on the world record currently. I'm currently up on the world record. Oh no, another big bump. I wasn't far enough to the side. Okay, I'm rushing it too much. I just need to be chill. Need to be chill. Going to undertake here because I couldn't see what's the other side. So again, I'm going to try and follow the camper van. Hopefully see traffic, nothing coming, then go for the overtake. Like the highway code, you've got to know what's coming before you go for the overtakes. Oh. Okay, safety first there. So a 220 on this would be great. 220 or lower would be absolutely great. I fear it's going to be about 222. Which means I'm not going to be like massively... Last time I was so far ahead, I was 25 seconds up. Going in road trip 4 on basically the world record, and then I made mistakes. This time I think it's going to be a lot closer because I've had a few smaller mistakes, but also I've been playing a little bit more cautiously. You know, going really balls to the wall every single time, especially when you're up. You know, I was at 25 seconds. It's very naive of me to keep pushing as hard as I could. Could have been a bit more chill. But here we go. This is okay. This is actually not. Ideally, I would have finished then 217 would have been. But that's gonna be a 222, maybe a 223. Got 39 up. Actually, I still did orange on it. Still did. Wow, I think. Oh, I Google it. I mean, I've never been, but I know it exists. I think it's good. They've got very good chicken wings. Apparently, I think that's why they're so popular. It's the chicken wings. We have got a storming time. I thought I was slow, but I'm not. We are 30 as a gold. We are 39 seconds up. 39 seconds up. I thought it was the breast. No, I think that's quite rubbery actually. I think it's they must have pumped it full of like fake stuff to make it bigger. You know how they pump chicken breast full of water and everything. Right, come on. You got this. Now this is weirdly road trip 4 is a shorter road trip than road trip 3. It is more difficult because there's more traffic, and also the camera is. But I don't think that was part of their curve planning. Gonna go for an undertake. No, I'm gonna go for the overtake instead. No, oh no, big. Oh, and I got pushed. I pushed into the crash. That's hard me, but I'm up, so I almost don't really want to sweat it too much. Go for the undertake. Okay, got past. There's not set the world on fire on this one, but again, I don't need to. I don't need to. Like this would still easily be like a 218, which would be more than enough. 218 is what I've got to average for this stage to maintain world record pace. But this stage, normally, I'm faster than world record pace on. My best is a 211, which actually is 7 seconds faster. But obviously, what your PB is when you're just single running one stage very differently. PB in a whole 1 hour speed run. So going to undertake because that's just madness. I have to double undertake because he pulled in really aggressively. Can't see what's coming. There's a truck coming, so it's good to undertake there as well. The safety first, I think, a lot more undertaking, I think. But here, again, it's risky. Undertake. I don't know what was coming. Undertaking is going to cost me 1/10 of a second, but I'm touching this grass, which is going to slow me down. But when it's a blind corner, if I get head on with a truck and you can weld the front of your car to the front of his, that's a lot more than that. Bump the barrier there, that's a lot more than that. Okay. We've got the pace. Oh, we got in. Got in. We had to use back in. There we go. 213, 214. Might be about. Might be a 290. Or even maybe slower. It's like a 222. Not great. 222. Yes, what are they famous for? EZscape. So I'm 39 seconds up on my PB, but my PB is 9 seconds slower than the world record. So currently, I'm 30 seconds up on the world record. So it says at the bottom their world record is 1 hour, 9 minutes and 2 seconds by Banjo. But soon I want that to say by Tommy Big Balls. This is my traditionally the stage where it all goes wrong for me. Atlanta. People who are here for the last speed run will remember the woes of Atlanta. But again, just trying to play it a little safe. See, even the other racers are having issues. Got past him. Good jump, actually. Good jump there to get past him like that. Took that super on the inside. Just the risk there of a truck. That would have done me. Sharp corner. Massively on the brakes. Yeah, and there's more traffic on this road trip, so I'm just going to be more careful. I can go wide there because I know that there's room on the outside of it. I'll try to look through the corner. Just see what coming really. Well, it's difficult. There's such little grip in this game. It's very much like driving a barge or a hovercraft. Very difficult to correct in time. And it is a meme, this game, but like it's strangely. I was like, oh, I'll do a speedrun of it as a meme because I did it as part of my other series. I play random retro PS1 games. But then I discovered there's a really kind of like competitive speedrunning community for this game, and I thought, if I'm going to speedrun one game, it's going to be a Hooters game. I mean, it's on brand, and it goes to my I could put up my CV. It's certainly going on my Twitter bio. Okay, gotta be careful here. Not careful enough. Go for an overtake. It's a bit risky, but James Lane. Careful, there's a camper van on the other lane. This is a good run through Atlanta. I'll say that. This is a very good run through Atlanta. I don't think any of these times are going to be PBs. Oh, that was so close. I could not get close to that brown car. The only times will be PBs because I'm just being a little bit more conservative. I don't want to spin. Don't want to crash. I don't want to be stupid. I don't want to be stupid. No need to be. I'm up. There's no need to be. Number one in the world being speedy with Hooters. Yep, that's what they call me. Speedy with Hooters. 236, 228. That's way better. That's way better than what the world record for this stage in this road trip was 236. So 228 is big. That's a big chunk taken out of it. Right. Slower stage this. This is the only stage that can really glitch-wise kill your run entirely. You can get sucked into these barriers and that is game over. So the car cannot tilt forwards or backwards. So when you go down a hill, you'll start bunny hopping if you don't go down at an angle or correct. So that was a bunny hop. And you've got to be careful because you can't actually control your car while bunny hopping. One corner at big old truck. Coming the other way. Okay, this is a good run thus far. A lot of the early drama comes from getting past people early on. And oncoming traffic on those first hills, and we got past them with no issues. So now this kind of evens out. You stop getting these hills, you go for a tunnel, and you get to the dark asphalt area, which is a lot tighter, a lot more windy, far more battle of grip, where this is a battle of just trying to of speed, basically. So much speed focus. A little bit slow. They didn't mean to bop him with that barrier, but that's fine. Such a small loss of time. Here we go. So there is a corner that is one of the most difficult corners in all the game that's going to be coming up for a little while. The right-hander, but it's a blind dipping right-hander where it's so easy to go too wide and spin the car or oversteer and hit the grass. Personally, way better to oversteer and hit the grass. The grass is a small slowdown. Hitting the wall and spinning is far slower. But ideally, you don't do either. Here we go. Here it is. Dipping corner. Oh, managed to avoid the grass there. Got through there perfectly. Was a bit conservative on the throttle. You can go flat out, but I feathered a bit. Okay. This is looking good. This is looking good. I've said it before. but I really mean it now. This is the evening, I think, where we get world record. Looks like this run, maybe it'll be the next run, but it's looking good. It's looking very good. $37. 37. That's good. Again, not golding. That's fine. I'm being a little bit more conservative. New Orleans 242. Better. It was a 249 on the world record. So again, 7 seconds up. So yeah, I was plus 1.7 seconds slower than my last attempt on that. That's previous sec for my PB. Last attempt was my PB. But still, 37. So I'm happy I've dropped a little bit, but I'm fine to drop a little bit. You know, I'm happy to drop a little bit to just safeguard my lead. Still, these are the longest road trips still to come. Road trip 6 has 7 stages. That is more than the first and second road trip combined. So there is still everything to play for, hence why they're still so long on the timer. And I've been in a situation like this before, where I've been up and I've thrown it away. I'll follow the taxi, then overtake the taxi. But now it's just playing smart. Just playing smart. You know, I have 28 seconds of lead on the world record. And I'm not being silly now with it. Being smart, trying to be. Tommy, big brains. Okay. Risky overtake, I know, but I just did it. Oncoming truck, so I had to undertake there. Okay. Doing good. Okay. Again, just be smart. Nothing. Oh, now there's a truck coming, but again, any time to move over. Truck coming on the other side of the road, giving plenty of space. Their hitbox is slightly bigger than their model, which again, just adds more depth to the game. The designers of this game really just thought ahead. You know, this is, I mean, this should have been the most impactful thing to happen in 2001, but obviously there's a lot of world news in 2001 which overshadowed it, which I think is why Hooters Road Trip is not the household name it would normally be. Not on the same level as a Mario. 217, that's perfect. Not the same level as a Mario. I would say unfairly. Can Mario Kart say it has Hooters? What does Mario Kart have, eh? Nothing. Bananas. Got Hooters. Good overtake. So this is actually a good grid formation for me because I can overtake them pretty well. The Porsche being here is a little unfortunate. I'm gonna have to ease off it. Hopefully there's not too much traffic, as I say, because this is where you get bottlenecks, but I've got past the bottleneck just fine. So actually, I'll be careful because the oncoming could be on here, but it's fine. I've got the jump done. And let's be careful, stick to the inside line. These tunnels here can be a nightmare because cars can get stuck in them. Truck can just glitch in, those big blue trucks can glitch in and it can cause a massive pile up. Normally it's caused by if you're behind a racer and a racer's doing it, but sometimes it's just AI traffic does it themselves. Undertake there's always a car in that spot, whatever generation of traffic you get, there's always a car in that spot that always go wide and always cut in, and you can always undertake them there. Nice bit of empty road in this section. I like it. Now it's a bit busier. Now it's a bit busier. This is going to be a bit ambitious here. Bump on the truck. That's not good. Let's not bump the camper van. Let's just go wide around it. That's fine. We're still doing okay time-wise. More than okay. No head-on bumps are what you want to avoid. So we are doing okay. Still wide there, but that's fine. Often light going a bit wide there. You just get a bit of flowing. Okay, swerving all over the place. Great line this bit. Now it gets really tight. You can see ahead of you, but you've got to really kind of look through the corners. Get glimpses when you can of traffic that's coming up. And just try and keep the car on the road, but we did it. Now it's just kind of straight, basically just the run to the finish. One tight right-hand corner. It can be a bit tricky because you can hit the trees and that can mess you up, but not this time. Not this time, right? Hi. Oh, do you want a plumber's pipe when you can have Hooters? Exactly. Spyro Legacy of Kain. Yeah, exactly. I had the crossover Millennium. I'm a boy with Hooters. I think I've seen that on a hub website actually. A plumber and Hooters crossover. I think Hooters were having issues with their sink. Okay, this went so well last time, so let's not get cocky. This thus far, I've got to be careful because that is a truck. There we go, there's the bounce. That's what we've got to be careful of. That the car handles completely differently in this situation. Okay, let's try and avoid anything that could be oncoming. We're through that bit there is always the really tricky bit. This corner here is also a bit nasty because you can get cars coming the other side of the road, yeah, and your racing line wants you to drift wide. Okay. And now we're through the worst of it for this section. Now it's almost have a bit of a breather while driving on this lighter asphalt until you hit the tunnel and then that section. And that's a different kind of pressure, different kind of race. Basically two very different stages. I wouldn't be surprised if they were two different stages that were designed but just weren't quite long enough. They just kind of welded them together through a bit of an arbitrary bridge section here. Sorry, bridge, tunnel section, sorry. Right, here's the tunnel. Real sharp corner, go into the section. First time through here, it's very surprising to see it because there's no stage map or anything. So when we first played through the game, it was tricky to know what was going on. So I'm doing the speedrun on easy. The easy doesn't actually affect traffic or performance of the car or anything like that. It just affects speed of the other racers. Now I do easy because it's just I like to overtake all the other racers early, and there are certain tracks like this one, for example, where that is potentially a bad idea because where you're meeting them is on these large sweeping corners, and you have really can get a mess. And easy AI are more likely to get stuck with traffic, you know, have these head-on collisions that then block the road. So the actual world record set on medium. The medium means you're probably going about a third of the way through the race before you're kind of overtaking the lead cars, and there's a bit more spaced out between them. And on certain tracks, like this one's far better at medium, but I just find the tracks I'm weaker on, like Atlanta, the one we just did beforehand, I don't like having to try and race cars midway through. I want to get them all done super early and then just focus on the track. Boom, that was nice. Good stage, that was. Good stage. She looks off her head, that lady. 243. Not bad. It was a 248 in the world record. Now, these are two faster circuits. First time we'll be seeing them. A lot of new circuits now. Now, they've got to be careful, because these were my undoing last time. These were my undoing. But now, I've got more sense. He's gone wide. He's gone wide. That's unfortunate. We have to overtake the beacon here. Going to undertake here as well, and undertake here. Big crash. Big undertake. See, this is tough because of the amount of oncoming. Cool. Now I'm in first though. That's good. Now I can just try and be sensible, be fast, but also just try and stay on our side of the road. Let's not use the whole road when we can't see what's going on. There is an oncoming truck. Yep, another one. So here, obviously, I can use the other side of the road because see what's coming up. Here is brilliant. Okay, and here. These dual carriageways are a blessing and a curse. It's sometimes easy to overtake, but you really want to try and go flat out and not lose speed through cornering, which means when you are trying to duck, no, I couldn't avoid him. It's like you're trying to duck and weave. It's trickier. Okay, we can afford a bump. The second bump was okay because I was going to go on the grass anyway, so I was going to be slowed. Okay, cool. Past that. Besides, we were in the lead. We've got time to kill, so I can afford to be slower. I was faster on these other sections than the world record, and I'm already up on the world record, so I can afford to be slower than the world record holder on this stage. This can't be too much slower. Bunny hops. Okay. Looking good. We're near the end now. We're near the end, which is nice to see. Always good to see the end of this point. I'm just trying to tick off stages off the list. Because this is the road trip 5 I'm always not sure about. You know, I'm gonna get it done, see what the splits are, then I'll know how much I've got to push road trip 6. Boom, did it. See what time I got. I didn't even look what time I got on that. 2:28. That's better than the world record holder. He got 2:29. Holy smokes. And now on a shorter stage, but a tough stage. This is a stage where behavior is very unique. The AI will try and move into a lane that doesn't exist all the time. They try and change lane into it, and the it loads very short. It doesn't render very far ahead of you. You're always driving into the void. A lot harder to predict traffic and see traffic coming. I'm gonna go for the undertake here. We've got to just slam on the brakes. That's good. We got through this section fine. That was the first risky section. A few other risky sections that are coming up. Now this is where you'll start seeing the cars weaving. So what happens is the AI tells them it's a dual carriageway. So they weave onto the hard shoulder, this dirt, and then the AI, the game tells them, hang on a minute, no, this is bad. This is dirt. You're inside the road. So they'll weave back on the road and they'll just zigzag. But it makes it so hard to plan these overtakes because they're basically rolling chicanes. He's on the other side of the road, so he's going for an overtake. He's going to have to pull back in. He's going to, I tried to pull in. I was hoping I could get past him in time, but that's fine. Didn't lose much time there. There's no head-ons. Head-ons are what we want to avoid this one, and they are quite easy to do. I had a nightmare of a head-on last run on this circuit. Nice. Well, I like to see easy to pass. Easy passes. Look at this. Didn't need to touch the sand there. Oncoming car. Oncoming car. Let's see. I was there for the throttle. Must be half a second. That's fine. My other option was try and do a crazy overtake. Oh, I hit the wall. I didn't want to hit the wall. Oh, it's a flippy-ish floor, actually. Boom. Across the line. I was slow to stop the split then. I was slow to stop the split, but we're 39 up. So actually we're doing better than that. I was very slow. I missed the space bar like an idiot. So actually we're about a second up on that. Okay, on to the last one. We're 30, no, I'm 30 seconds ahead of the world record. Boom. So that to make sure I had the right car. Hate to lose, go pick the wrong car on the end. Here we go. World record time, maybe. It's looking good. It's looking good. Looking good. Right. I'm quite confident on this one, as in like I'm not going to throw it away on this circuit. I'm very confident on the last circuit as well. There's a bit of play between the two. We could have to go wide around him, and I'm going to have to undertake. There we go, and then I can do this. So we've got to plan around the traffic. It's pretty good at knowing the traffic configurations now. I can actually straight line pass. I can't undertake him. We'll have to back out of that overtake last second to get under him. Just about saw that. Okay, that was good. That was a good pace through there. Now, funnily enough, the world record holder did his best ever run on this stage. He got himself a 2:15, which I don't know if I'm going to... I'm very unlikely to match. Very unlikely to match. Technically, I'm still on for a 2:15 on this stage with pace that I showed. That was a very near miss. Pull back in. More likely to be... I'm aiming for a 280, so that's what I think it's more likely to be near. Nice empty road, that's what I like to see. Coming. A little blind, but I can now see fully. I can get past you before that brow of the hill, which is nice. You don't know what's coming. Nothing is coming. This is looking good. There's no oncoming traffic at all. Oncoming truck. I'm going to actually ease off the throttle. Now go for an overtake here. So it's in a position where I could have backed out if I needed to. I think we're still on for about 218, I reckon, on this stage, which is, again, more than enough. That is the average I need to do. Which is fine, because I literally just want to tick off averages at this stage. You know, I can even go slow on some stages and be fine. At this stage, the last time I had a run, I'd thrown everything away in 5. My lead away in 5, so it was really close. I was really under push on the 6th one because I was having to try and match averages and beat averages actually to try and make sure I got the world record. But now I don't have to. 2:16, that's fine. That is fine. 1 second slower than what he did. 2:16 has brilliant pace. Let's go. This is going to be tricky having the blue car there. It means you'll want the blue car later because you're going to have the Lamborghini and this purple car further up the field. And these guys are annoying to overtake because he'll block. I'll move to block. But again, I can afford to have you move to block. Oh, they've had a crisis. Well, I mean, like Atlanta, I just want to get these overtakes done early. I don't want to mess around in the middle of the track. You know, meeting these guys. Oh, I nearly landed on them. Oh, yes, I forced him off into the truck, and now there's no more problems to deal with other racers. An undertake here. Yes, brilliant undertake, brilliant undertake. Nice, they're having a little issue, but that's fine. On the brakes there. Oh, good. Avoided the brown car. That was close, but avoided it. Go alongside the road just for a second. Avoided the brown car. Again, that was another close one. I stayed aside the road because that brown car was oncoming, and I was doing okay on the grass. Cut the corner a little bit. Again, because I could see what was coming. Again, I know there's nothing. This bridge is a scary bridge because this is where afterwards this corner is a nightmare. truck that was stopped. Of course there was. But now we're through most of the danger now. Not much more that can go on, really. This is the tight technical bit. And again, shouldn't be too much of a problem. I don't mind the tight technical bits. The blind bits are bump the taxi. I should have maybe gone for an overtake. It's fine. Got an undertake, slow undertake, but an undertake. Now it's just a coast to the end. Didn't mess up the last corner, which is doable. You can mess up the last corner. You can spin on it. I have spun before on it. Nice, got it. Oof. Okay, it was a 2:33 for the world record. 2:34. So again, I'm 1 second slower than the world record pace on these stages. That's fine. Getting there. I'm happy to be 1 second slower than the world record for Road Trip 6. Especially because I started Road Trip 6 late. I missed the spacebar, which I should not do at the end of the speed. The most important button press, other than maybe the start. Okay, be careful. Let's be careful. Again, oncoming is going to be a challenge for us. Oh, okay, see the bumps, the bunny hops. Yeah, no, I want to overtake him without going too far out wide. There we go, pushed him in. Oh, and we're past everyone. Now there's a truck on my side of the road, which got to be careful because obviously you can't see very well going over these hills. Nice, we're through the first dangerous part. Which is good. That is very good. No disasters as of yet. Got an intake there. It was glad you pulled out. That was perfect for me. Didn't have to lose any time turning. I got a little risky there. I did a speed bounce off of the barrier. If you bounce off the barrier with your back, you basically shoot out again pretty fast. So it's actually quicker doing that than braking. Around the outside of him. Oh, okay, that was a bump, but as far as bumps go, that's the best possible bump you could have. But yeah, you can hit with the back and get a good bounce. But again, if those were the barriers that can grab you and pull you in. So I don't generally think it's worth it. Plus, if you, I'm not at the skill level to consistently get the exact right angle to bounce, because you don't really have much control after the bounce. After you bounce off the ricochet, off the barrier. All good. I'm going to get a tricky corner coming up, but I feel we're well equipped for it. A taxi's going to be a bit of an annoying spot for it. No, perfect, perfect, perfect. Didn't even touch the grass. I would have liked to have a better line through there slightly. Oh, good, he pulled in. Look at that, was nice of him. That car pulled in. Even the traffic's helping me now. What's this? After last time, all it did was hinder me. So nice to see. So last time, I was at the stage where I had to do 2 stages in 5 minutes, which would be possible off time alone, but there's loading screens out as well, which meant, you know, I was moving. But now I've got to do 3 in 12 minutes. Well, in 11 minutes. Yeah, which is easy. That's easy. Let's not say easy. It's not say easy. This is still easily throwable. Easily throwable. I'm certainly not on for the sub hours, put it that way. I don't even know if that's humanly... You'd have to find a glitch. You'd have to find some kind of glitch or skip. But it's not humanly possible. Okay, now this is going to be tricky because, again, traffic is a bitch. God. Oh, first bump. I got so lucky with that. I made to just turn away and I just scraped the side. I didn't actually get stuck on him. Look at the traffic. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. I'm going to follow the leader. Oh, we'll try and overtake him. So hard to overtake him because of traffic concerns. Oh, I went wide, but it's fine. Okay, whew. That was slow, but again, this is realistically the last stage where I can throw it away, as in completely kill off, lose all the time. So I'm happy to have just lost like 4 seconds there. And I'm not going to try and like push to catch up that point. I'm going to race it as if I did that great. Oh, nice. Empty roads. What's happening? I thought it'd be 20,000 trucks. No. I'd get past. Now we're on the wider road. I like seeing the wider road. You've got to be careful here because on these sweeping corners, I was saying last time we were here, you're at the maximum of your grip, and then a car changes lane, and all of a sudden, you're really struggling to avoid it. The bumps. Oh, I hit the back of it. I was hoping to either get in front or hit the side, but that's fine. We are doing fine. Okay, we're going. We're so close to the end now, which is good. This was the one I wasn't looking forward to in Road Trip 6. The next one can cause problems, but I feel more confident on it. And all of them can. But it gets easier from here. 2:26. That was not necessarily a great time. Six seconds slower than what the world record was. But again, I can live with that. Anyway, there's an NG in the sub 1 hour. I have no idea what the difference would be though. Yeah, there's New Game Plus in sub hour. Yeah, that's a very different speed run. No, we have to go wide. Okay. I'm gonna follow the pickup. And then I think my time to overtake, that probably wasn't the right time, but it worked anyway. Cool, now I'm ahead. Now it's just dealing with the AI. Here we go, dealing with the AI. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll do the New Game Plus one, but there's a very different meta. Going on the grass. I saw him with time though. I was just part of me was still hoping to get in front of that truck before then, but it's the grass, which is the right thing to do. Oh, the space opened up for me. That was nice. Oncoming. Fine, you do your own thing. I like just good visibility here. Very close to the end. Let's try not to bump them. Let me bump that car. Not being good. Oh, here's a good time yet. 1:59. 1 second slower than world record pace for this thing, but again, 1 second is fine. Currently, I think I'm probably about 15 seconds ahead. Actually, this could be a challenge with the AI behavior. But got past all of them. That was good. That was actually the best I could possibly have there. Get past all of them early. this can be a tricky thing because of overtaking. Normally it's overtaking AI racers while dealing with traffic, but you can be just, you can just lose control. There's no walls here, so to speak, like visible ones, but there are invisible walls, and they slow you down so much more than conventional. Good. Doing some time. Nice. Passed. We are doing this really well so far. With the truck. Another truck coming, so we're going to undertake. So now it's just truck. There's so many trucks on this one. Just truck watch. That's all it is. Truck watch. Pull over. There you go. We had to fight the car though because the changes in elevation. Truck on my side of the road. Nothing on the other side. Good. See, they're having a weave. Having a weave. This is going so well. Up for that truck. This one, let's just give as much space as he wants. With their broken hitboxes. Oh, good jump. Another good jump, good. Didn't like spear off to the side like you can do. That one's fine, yeah, that one can be tricky. Nice, this is good. This is good. This pace is really good. We're in Las Vegas. We're in Las Vegas. We're looking good time-wise. We're looking good time-wise. That was 6 seconds faster. 2 minutes to go. Yeah. I averaged this last circuit in 2 minutes, 8 seconds. Oh, D, you've arrived at the perfect time. It's the last stage. Let's see how we go. Look at that fucking, look at these racers. Get out the fucking way. Right. Now I want to try and stay basically between these 2 lanes, but I will have to pull in for overtakes. But I've got to be careful because this fast lane, oh, it's pulled in, is the most narrow lane. And the central divide goes down so much. And there's a big, giant concrete barrier. And so yeah, when cars change lanes, so they go into the middle lane, they go too fast. They wobble into the far lane for a bit. So far it's been good. Yeah, he wobbled into the far lane. Again, that's fine, because he's not going to change lane for a while now. Ooh, a little bit too much steering there. It's actually quite hard when the car is going so fast. It's so hard to actually control it. All the steering inputs are digital. You can't, even though I'm using a dual shock. Big bump. That's what I meant. They go far, but it's fine. That's only going to cost me about a second and a half max. It's going good. Right, overtake here. Ah, hit the collision. It's so hard to get that gap. It's so tiny. So tiny, the gap. Again, this is probably going to be a 209, which still means we are looking so good for time. So good for time. Oh, and here's the barrier. That's not a fun thing to smash into, but got past the barrier fine. Now we're going to see the sea of celebration. Look how close we are. Look how close we are to the world record. We've done it, boys. We've done it. We're Hooters World Champions. We've done it. Oh, let's finish well. Let's finish well. Let's not miss the space bar. A 1:08:37.